Hey everyone. Have you ever had those moments where it feels like the whole world is coming down on you? Like, no matter how hard you try, life just keeps throwing challenges your way, and there's no escaping it. Well, if you've ever felt that way, then you're definitely not alone. And Johnny Depp, one of Hollywood's biggest stars, knows exactly what that feels like. Over the years, he's faced some pretty tough times, public trials, personal struggles, and emotional hardships that no one could have expected. But despite all of that, through it all, there's been one thing that has never faltered: the unwavering support of his fans. In a world where public opinion can swing like a pendulum, where the highs can feel like the highest of highs and the lows the lowest of lows, Johnny has found something truly remarkable: the love and loyalty of his fans. And today, he's decided to share a very heartfelt message, thanking those fans who've stood by him, even when things got really tough. This video isn't just about a thank you, no, it's more than that. It's about resilience, hope, and the power of human connection. It's easy to look at someone as famous as Johnny Depp and think they have everything figured out, that their life is somehow perfect or that they don't struggle the way we do. But the truth is, fame doesn't protect anyone from hardships. Johnny's journey has been filled with more than his fair share of challenges, and it's important to remember that even celebrities face the same emotional battles and doubts that anyone else does. He's been through public trials, personal struggles, and the weight of having his every move scrutinized by the media. Yet, through all of that, he's always had his fans right there, supporting him from the sidelines, cheering him on, and giving him the strength to carry on when it felt like the world was falling apart. Let's talk about what Johnny had to say in his message. First and foremost, he acknowledged the very real challenges he's faced. He didn't try to sugarcoat anything or act like everything was always easy. Johnny came out and openly admitted how hard it's been. It's not every day that someone as public and as well known as Johnny Depp shares their struggles so openly. It's a rare glimpse into the human side of someone who is often seen as larger than life. He talked about the emotional toll that all of the negative media coverage and personal challenges have had on him. He wasn't afraid to share the truth about the pain and isolation that comes with such public scrutiny. It's easy for people to forget that behind every headline, behind every story that gets written about someone, there's a person. There's someone who has feelings, someone who faces tough moments, someone who experiences heartbreak, fear, and doubt just like the rest of us. Johnny's message reminded us of that. He's just a man, a human being who's had to weather the same storms as anyone else. And when you hear him speak so honestly about what he's been through, it makes you realize how much we all go through, no matter who we are. But what was truly powerful about Johnny's message was how he didn't just focus on the struggles. Instead, he turned his attention to the people who have helped him through it all, his fans. He didn't just thank them in passing. He made it clear that their support was what kept him going. Think about it, when you're going through something tough, sometimes it feels like the world is just waiting for you to fall. The media, the public, they're all waiting to pounce on every little mistake. But Johnny's fans were different. They weren't there to tear him down, they were there to lift him up. Through thick and thin, they showed him nothing but loyalty. And in his message, Johnny made it clear that without them, he wouldn't have made it through. He recognized the incredible power of a community that truly cares about you, that believes in you, and that supports you, no matter what. Johnny didn't just thank his fans for their support, he acknowledged how important they are in his life. He pointed out that, in a world full of uncertainty and chaos, the one constant he could rely on was the people who believed in him. And isn't that something we can all relate to? At some point, we've all faced challenges that felt insurmountable. But when we have people by our side who are there for us, who stand by us, it makes all the difference. It reminds us that we're not alone. And that's what Johnny's fans have done for him. They've shown up, time and time again, ready to support him through whatever life throws his way. That's something truly special, and Johnny's recognition of that shows just how much he values his fans. But what I think was even more powerful was when Johnny started reflecting on his journey. He didn't just look back at the tough moments with bitterness or resentment. Instead, He talked about how those experiences have shaped him into who he is today. He acknowledged that the pain, the challenges, and the setbacks weren't just obstacles, they were lessons. And that's something we can all take away from his message. Life has a way of throwing things at us that we don't expect, and it can feel overwhelming at times. But it's those very experiences that help us grow, that teach us resilience, and that ultimately make us stronger. Think about the moments in your own life that were the hardest, the times when you felt like giving up, when it seemed like nothing was going right. Maybe it was a personal loss, a professional setback, or just the weight of life's challenges. But here you are, still going, still standing. Why? Because you've learned something from those experiences. You've grown in ways you didn't think were possible. And Johnny's message serves as a reminder that even when things seem dark, we have the power to rise from it, to move forward, and to become better versions of ourselves. Johnny's reflections on his journey also brought up something really important, the need to look ahead. So many of us spend so much time focusing on the past, replaying the mistakes, the missed opportunities, and the things we can't change. But Johnny reminded us that it's the future that matters most. What lies ahead is what we can control. Sure, the past shapes us, but it doesn't define us. It's what we do next, how we move forward, that matters. And that's a message we all need to hear. No matter what's happened, no matter how tough things have been, we have the power to change our future. Johnny's optimism about the future was a breath of fresh air. It was a reminder that there's always something ahead of us, always something new to look forward to. And that's something we can all hold on to. So, what can we learn from Johnny's message? What's the takeaway here? Well, for one, we can see how important it is to surround ourselves with people who lift us up. Johnny's experience shows us that having a solid support system makes all the difference. Whether it's family, friends, or even an online community, having people who believe in you and support you during tough times is one of life's greatest gifts. And if you're going through something difficult right now, just know that you're not alone. There are people who care about you, even when it feels like the world is turning its back. Another lesson we can take from Johnny's journey is the power of self-reflection. Sometimes, life moves so fast that we forget to stop and take stock of where we are. But reflecting on our experiences, looking back at how far we've come, helps us appreciate just how much we've grown. And it gives us the strength to keep going. Johnny didn't dwell on the past, but he took the time to reflect on how it has shaped him. We can all do the same. Every tough moment, every setback, has made us stronger. And taking a moment to appreciate that can give us the energy to keep moving forward. And, of course, the biggest takeaway from Johnny's message is the reminder to look ahead. The past is important, but it doesn't have to hold us back. What matters is what we do next. So, if you're feeling stuck, if you're weighed down by everything that's happened in the past, take a step forward. Look ahead. There's a whole future waiting for you, and it's up to you to make it your own. Now, I want to hear from you. What's the hardest storm you've had to weather in your life? And how did you get through it? I think we all have stories to tell, and sharing them can help us feel less alone. So, let's get the conversation going in the comments below. And if you want to hear more about Johnny Depp's journey, or if you're just interested in more inspiring stories like this one, be sure to check out our other videos. We've got a lot more to share with you. And, of course, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated with all our new content. Your support means the world to us, and we can't wait to continue this journey with you. Thank you so much for watching. And remember, no matter how tough things get, you don't have to go through them alone. Keep looking ahead, keep pushing forward, and keep believing in yourself. You've got this.